right, let's get... Oh, God, it smells like ass. I would like to start the New Year's broadcast off by addressing those whom had the opportunity to listen in on the previous and, admittedly more selective broadcast from a near hour ago. First off, I would very much like to apologize for the unprofessionalism and point out that despite the fact that it was my voice that was heard alongside my assistant, it wasn't actually, in fact, me. And I'd also like to point out the fact that there are no wild wolves roaming the society that aren't supervised, at least. And to answer some of the questions that are probably forming in your mind, I will ask this question. Who, in the name of Tartarus, thought it was a good idea to leave an entrance to the Den Mother tunnel system in the radio booth? I'm looking at you, Indigo. You sold us the equipment for the PA network. You're leasing the space to us. You knew about this. But this actually leads me to yet another announcement, which is that we have ourselves a very special guest with us tonight. None other than this tower's very own Alpha Den Mother herself, Starsong, who actually has a message that she wishes me to read, but we'll get to that later. However, by sheer coincidence, she now seems to be a bit microphone shy, which I actually do find a little humorous considering her little performance earlier. Anyway, all hijinks and subsequent incidents aside, this has been a really amazing year for the society. The past few months alone have been possibly some of the most prosperous in all the tower's history. Now, I brought this up during my hearthwarming broadcast, but I still feel the need to mention just how much this site alone has accomplished in the past year. It was a lot. But enough focusing on the past. Let us now look towards the future, that is, our New Year's resolutions. Now, I got flooded with a considerably large amount of these things, and many of them surprisingly sent by carrier pigeon. I mean, they just flew right into the booth. But yeah, lots of resolutions, 69% of which I'm pretty sure will be broken before I even finish reading them, so let's just jump right in. A mare by the name of Duskshine wishes to increase her lactation output while also building and developing her muscular structure to better bear her master's foals. That's pretty admirable. A mare by the name of Sepia, or Sepia? S-E-P-I-A. Anyway, she wishes to earn a crystal badge in both the latex encasement and changeling cocooning kinks. I didn't know they offered that service. Maybe I'll stop by. The villain resolves to have even more sluts in his harem. More power to you. Oh, well, here's actually a more long-term one. A mare by the name of Chosenheart wishes to gain her second doctorate's degree while also breaking her personal record in the cum-dum service. Interesting. I'd certainly like to see that. Oh, wait, there's actually something written on the back. If anyone wants to help, stall 18, second room. Unfortunately, as much as I would love to continue reading through all of these things, I'm on a limited amount of time, so I'm going to have to wrap this up. But before we go, I do believe I have a letter to read to you all. Oh, and it actually seems it's from a mutual friend of both mine and Starsong's, Scarlet. The letter reads as follows. Harmony, my dearest filly, I love you ever so much. And if you would like, I have a present for you. If you would be a sweet little mare and report to the chamber where I first collared you, I will give you a night so wild, you will never forget it. I don't know if I should feel happy or sorry for that little filly, but what I do know is this. When Scarlet makes a promise, she keeps it. So, best of luck, Miss Harmony, and have fun if you can. And with that, this broadcast is going to have to come to a close. So I wish you all the best of luck, a happy new year, and do be sure to make plenty of noise for me. This is Shutterspeed, signing off.